Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to all of the Man Games subscribers. Thank you so much for all of your support this year. And if you're a new subscriber, make sure you click the subscribe button.
Hello and welcome to TheMan Games. Have you missed me? Yeah, not been on the channel in maybe about a week. So if you guys didn't know, I've said it on a few of the videos before I went away. I went to Wales Comic Con, and then the next day when I came back it was my birthday, so I had a bit of time off. So this is just a video on the channel today letting you guys know my experience going to Wales Comic Con. So originally the main reason why I was going to Wales Comic Con was because my all-time favourite wrestler Sting was gonna be there. So I thought, yeah, well, I have met Sting before, as if you're a long time subscribed to TheMan Games you will already know. But yeah, I met Sting in 2019. One of the best experiences of my life, and I thought, obviously, if there's another chance to do that again, I'm gonna, jump at the chance to do that. So I booked the Sting ticket, and then next thing I know, Jungle Boy's gonna be there, and Dr. Britt Baker's gonna be there. So yeah, I booked them tickets straight away as well. And then maybe 2 weeks ago, Sting had to cancel, unfortunately. The morning of Comic Con, I found out that Jungle Boy had lost his passport in the airport, so he was unable to be there, unfortunately. So yeah, at first I was a bit angry, but then when I actually sat and thought about it, Jungle Boy, if he really did lose his passport, he's probably going to be stressed out of his head and wanting to sort that out. So yeah, I hope he recovered his passport and everything. Eventually turned out okay for the guy. So there were the three main reasons why I went. I only got to, do one of them, but also I did get to meet Melina, someone I've never met before, and I met Bret Hart before, but I never got a picture with Bret Hart, so I managed to do that this time around as well. As you can see, we've got the, no, pointing the wrong way, we've got me with Britt Baker picture on the wall behind me. So I moved the wrong way again. Okay, so this is the Melina picture, as you can see on the wall there. I'll move the camera down a bit. So that's my Melina picture there. And then we'll move around the other side. You can see on the wall the Britt Baker t-shirt. No, t-shirt. I said t-shirt because I was thinking about my MCO t-shirt, because she said obviously she liked the t-shirt. So yeah, very happy with both those pictures. And also, like I said, I got my picture with Bret Hart, which isn't up on this wall. It's on a different wall in the house, so I've taken it down to show you guys as well. So yeah, my experience meeting Britt Baker, to be honest, I was pretty intimidated. I was a bit nervous meeting Britt Baker, just because obviously I've not been to one of these things in some time with the pandemic and things. I was really nervous going up to speak to her, to be honest. But she was really, really friendly. I kind of choked a bit, I'm not gonna lie. I went in with what I wanted to say, said it, and then didn't think of like a backup to say next, so I kind of froze a bit. So I did say to Britt Baker, I'm sure everyone tells you this, but your lights out match with Thunder Rosa was incredible. Looked like she absolutely killed you by the end of the match. Britt said, well, that's because she did. And then I kind of froze up, and I was like, oh well, it was nice to meet you. So yeah, that was the autograph meet and greet. So autograph wise, so up here now on the set, right at the top, you can't see it, but that is my signed picture of Dr. Britt Baker. So that's what I've got there as well. And now if we talk about Melina, so if you guys don't know, Melina was on Wrestle Talk. I don't know if you know what Wrestle Talk is. It's another YouTube channel, and she was on a show called Quizomania. That is part of their Parts Unknown channel, like a sister channel to Wrestle Talk, which is a wrestling quiz that started in the pandemic. She was a guest on there, and she actually won. So she had to come back the next maybe 2 weeks later to play again. And I just said to Melina, I thought she was really great on it. She was in probably like the second match ever that I actually saw live. It was in 2005, I do believe. It was M&M, so that was Johnny Nitro, now known as John Morrison, and Joey Mercury, with Melina at ringside going up against Paul London and Brian Kendrick. They were on Velocity, which was like a main event, I suppose, is now, before SmackDown. And then on SmackDown I saw wrestle Christy Hemming. I did tell her all this. She probably doesn't remember, probably. Like this, not been nasty, but not how many people are going to remember Melina and Christy Hemming match from 2005. So, you know, if she didn't remember it, I wouldn't be surprised, but obviously I remember it because I was there. But yeah, she was absolute sweetheart. She was really, really nice. Yeah, I absolutely love my picture with Melina. I think it's probably one of the best pictures I've had with a wrestler so far. So yeah, I'm really happy with the Melina picture there. So the actual Wales Comic Con, so we couldn't get a early bird ticket, unfortunately, but I got talking to some people, and he had bought an early bird ticket as well, but he couldn't even get in. He didn't get in till 11 o'clock anyway, which was obviously a bit irritating for the guy. Obviously the queue to get into Comic Con was horrendous. Like, yeah, it took us maybe an hour and 40 minutes to get in. We were 40 minutes early anyway, and it took us like an extra hour to get in as well, which isn't great, is it really? But I suppose it's one of them things, isn't it? And the photo opportunities you can get, they were very, very I don't think they estimated how long they were going to take, because I was booked in to get my picture with Bret Hart at maybe, I can't remember the exact time, but say like it was 25 to 1, and I don't think I came back out till maybe like 2 o'clock, or maybe 1:45, something like that. And then when we went to go and get our Britt Baker picture, she was meant to be at 3:15. So because the Bret Hart picture had taken so long, I thought I'm going to get there early. Got there for maybe about 2:30, and we didn't go in for the picture until I want to say 4:20. Yeah, so that was, you know, a bit irritating. So that is all down to Wales Comic Con. It's got nothing to do with like Bret Hart or Britt Baker. And lastly, the Melina picture was at 5 o'clock, and that didn't take too long, but I still think it maybe took 25 minutes before we were actually in and then got the picture taken. So things like that did make it a long day, to be honest. Luchasaurus was there as well. I did plan to go and meet him as well, but because the photo ops were taking too much like time priority, didn't actually get to do that. But when I was out yesterday, I did manage to pick up a Luchasaurus action figure, which is a bit disappointing now, because if I'd only got it like maybe a week sooner, I could have potentially got this bad boy signed, which is very irritating. But you know, hopefully he's going to come over again and we can get that signed as well. And I don't think I've shown you guys on the channel before, but I did have a Jungle Boy action figure ready to get signed, but obviously that never happened, unfortunately. So just also when we were at Wales Comic Con, my wife got to meet Mark Williams. If you don't know who that is, he was Arthur Weasley in Harry Potter. He's also been in 101 Dalmatians. He was in Mousetrap, I do believe, The Borrowers. He's been in loads and stuff. He's an absolute legend. Also there was Gaz out of 2 pints live on a packet of crisps. If you're in the UK and about my age, you probably know who that is. Billy Piper was there, which is also, you know, a really good one. Trying to think who else was there. Colin Creevy out of Harry Potter was there. Seamus Finnegan out of Harry Potter was there. Sean Astin was meant to be there. Well, I mean, he was there. If you don't know who he is, he was Bob in Stranger Things. He was Mikey in The Goonies. I have a friend who's a really big Sean Astin fan. I was trying to get a picture of him, not just like from afar, but I never even saw his like table, so I don't know where he was. But I saw other people walking around with pictures of him, so he must have been there. But there were loads of people that has actually cancelled for this year's Comic Con. Lucius Malfoy out of Harry Potter, Jason Isaac, he's called in real life, he was meant to be there. I can't remember his name now, but the guy who plays Penguin in Gotham, he was meant to be there and he wasn't there. The guy who played Igor Kargorov in Harry Potter, he was meant to be there, he wasn't there as well. Obviously, if you can't tell, I'm a Harry Potter fan as well as a wrestling fan. If you guys are watching this thinking you're from the UK and you're thinking I might go to Wales Comic Con, it is still worth a go. Like, for me, the only frustrating thing was the having to wait in queues for too long, and because they did tell us at one point, oh, it's going to be 40 minutes, we're 40 minutes behind, but it's like, you're just guessing that. I don't want to go away and miss my picture with Britt Baker because you think it might take 40 minutes. In the end, it took like an hour and 20 minutes. So yeah, that was very frustrating. cost. So when you go for your picture, it's just like a conveyor belt. You just go in, like, say Britt stood there, you go next to her, she'll say, like she said to me, I'm still liking that t-shirt, my MCO t-shirt, wrong way, pointed the wrong way again, it's that way. Had the picture, I said, no, thank you, and that was it. So yeah, you pretty much in and out. When my Bret Hart one, what it says, you right then? And he just, yeah, just did that. So yeah. So if anyone is going to, or is thinking about going to the next Wales Comic Con, my advice would be to get there early, to get there really early. If you don't have the early bird one, the early bird ticket, if you've got the 11 o'clock entry, I'd maybe say get there for at least 9:30, so you can potentially be going in the doors at 11. And also another bit of advice that I would give you would be to book your photo opportunities online, which you can't actually do that there. And any autographs and like meet and greet, so like autograph and meet and greet is kind of like the same thing. So like so she'll have like the picture on the table, you give her the picture, have a little chat, and obviously you go away. So you can actually pay for that at the table. So my advice would be to book your photo ops online, but your autos maybe do that at the actual Comic Con, just so then you can kind of prioritise your day a bit better. That's why I didn't meet Luchasaurus, because I was so worried about missing my photo with Britt. I didn't want to go and meet Luchasaurus and potentially be in a queue to meet him, to then come back and miss my picture of Britt. So yeah, that would be my advice to you, to book your tickets online for the photos and do your autographs in person at the event. If I could give them any advice, I don't suppose any of them would be listening to this, but if you got problems with like the photo opportunities and things like that, they had like a telenoid thing or whatever they're called, where they say, can Dave Smith go to blah 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 blah, you know, why don't you just say, picture booked in at 3:15 with Britt Baker has now been pushed back to 4 o'clock. Just do something like that. Just do something like that, so then everyone knows and you're not stood waiting about. Because especially like with COVID and things like this, there was so many people that shouldn't have been so close together, to be honest. Like, it was just crazy. So yeah, that'd be my advice to them, to have a backup plan if, you know, things are running behind. You know, just say to people on the teloid, we're running 30 minutes behind. Now your picture at so and so time, well now this time. I think that would, you know, help them a lot. So yeah, I do hope you did enjoy this video today. If you did, please click that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. If you're thinking it's looking a bit bright in here as well, it's because I've got 3 nice new lights that look very cool. Thank you to my mother and father-in-law for buying them for my birthday. So yeah, hopefully the quality of this video is going to be a lot better than usual. And hopefully we're going to have more 2K20 content going up for the rest of the week, so make sure to check them videos out as well. Thank you for watching TheMan Games today.